All right, we're here with head coach Renee Luers-Gillispie following UCF's 6-3 win over Houston, completing a sweep over the Cougars, improving the season now to 38-13 overall, 15-6 in conference, and winning on Senior Day. Coach, congrats, and your thoughts on this always special Senior Day, and the girls came through and got a big win.
It was a great weekend for our seniors. Knowing that this was the last time they would be on this field, they really came out and played their very best. You know, this is the first time in the three-game series that we have without having an error. Everybody in the lineup was hitting all three games, and I'm just really proud of being able to go out for our seniors this year.
And Allie Schmidt gets the call on Senior Day. She was magnificent. I know you wanted her to get that shutout in the seventh. You kept her in there until she gave up the run. Right. But she was fantastic all weekend. 6 2/3, gets a big win, her 13th of the year, making another strong case for newcomer of the year and possibly some consideration for first or second team all conference.
You're absolutely right. She came out and just was lights out in this game. You can tell she really wanted this game. She wanted to be able to stay in as long as she could and be able to give us that win. You look at across the board with all of our seniors. Natalie played a great game. Vanessa had a great outing today. Tawny was hitting well and doing well in right field. And it was just nice to see the seniors. You know, Lindsay Summer got the nod behind the plate. And with Allie on the mound, it was just neat to have all of our seniors out there playing today.
This Houston team came in #1 in Conference USA, hitting about .311 on the season, scored a lot of runs, yet your pitching staff, you guys shut them down. You held them to 149 for the weekend, 10 hits the whole weekend. I believe had 2 extra base hits. Their top 3 hitters, Holly Anderson, Melissa Gregson, Haley Uden, who's as good as player of anybody in the conference. You held them all to 3 hits. In fact, you went 3 for 24 combined. Just great game planning. How were you able to shut down that lineup?
The girls just did a great job. You know, our catchers are calling the game. We had Haley behind the plate in the first 2 games, and she called a great game against them. We had the scouting reports on them, knew what we could do against some of the top hitters. We knew we didn't want to go in and look at walking the better hitters because I felt like our pitching staff was strong enough to be able to go after them. And they just did a great job of moving around, keeping them off balance with the changeup, and just taking care of business with them.
So a big group of seniors. Just give me your thoughts to start off. Natalie Land, unbelievable player, maybe arguably the greatest all-around infielder. When you conclude the offense and the fact with her glove work, may not have been a better infielder that's played in this program than Natalie Land.
Oh, you're absolutely right. I mean, her first 3 years with us as a starting second baseman, you couldn't find a better second baseman in those years. And then being able to move her at shortstop and her just lighting it up. You know, she's the type of player you see maybe once in a lifetime as a coach. You know, she has the whole package with the speed and the bat and just the work ethic. She comes out here every day and gives 100%. Never complains. You know, always focuses on what's important, and a great teammate. She's the one that you hope you could get 9 kids like her on the field. And we've got a great group of seniors. It's tough because Natalie really has stepped up, and she's been a true leader on and off the field for us.
And then Vanessa at center field, very quiet. The offensive numbers may not explode and jump out on people, maybe not the all-around offensive threat that a Shinhoster or a Feaster Cobb was, but I don't think there was ever a defensive center fielder that played this in this program better than her.
Oh, you're right. You see how she's grown over the last 4 years, and you know, freshman year on moving her from an infielder to an outfielder and making that adjustment and locking it down her sophomore year in the center field, and just has done a great job as a leader out there. Some of the hits today that we had, you know, some good solid hits that she made some great drop steps and getting the catches on that. She's been an anchor for us in the outfield, been a true leader in the last 4 years for us. It's tough to see these seniors go. You know, they're all do such a nice job for us, and we want to fight hard for them. And I think that's where the players were this weekend. They're putting everything they can to give the seniors a great season and do everything they can so they remember this year.
Lindsay Selmer, Tawny Swan have also contributed. Swan returned another year, gets an extra year. Selmer behind the scenes getting the backup catcher role, got some clutch hits this year. And Kelly Todd, unfortunately, out all year with an injury, but helped out around the team, and that's part of what the team is. You got to help out in other ways, sometimes not even on the field.
Sure, you got to look at the transfers we had in that's helping our team right now with Allie and Lindsay, looking at Tawny. And then with Kelly, you know, Kelly had a great season with last year. You know, with the injury this year was unfortunate. But those 4 transfers came in and really did a great job for us over the last 2 years. And we couldn't have done it without the transfers and coming in and stepping up for us. You know, like you said, you got a great group of 6 seniors that we're going to sorely miss. You know, they did such a great job for us and such great leaders for us. We're definitely going to be missing them.
Final home game of the season, you go 27-4 at home, the most wins in program history, the highest win percentage of any season at home. I mean, I know when you built this in 2006, you envisioned being comfortable and having a home field advantage, and this year that was the case.
It was. I think the girls took a lot of pride on taking care of their home field. They knew they didn't want anyone to come in here and getting a win off their home field. So, that's what it's all about. Is you don't let them come on your porch, as they used to say in basketball. It's take care of your home, support your home, back your home, and that's what they did this year.
You're 38-13 now in the year. You wore 37-13, by the way. That ties the school record best 50-game start with the 2002 team. This team's actually had a better record at 50 games than the 05 and the 08 and 2010 teams. Very interesting note there. Now moving forward, you go to Bethune-Cookman for a game on Tuesday, and then you finish the regular season at Marshall. They're going to come out ready to play. Andy Williamson, of course, a lot of talk about her. Great pitcher herself. Tough series on the road. Got to win some road games.
It is tough. Now we got the last 4 games on the road, like you said, and Bethune-Cookman this Tuesday. We got a chance to play them here a few weeks back, and getting to their place. It's always tough to get on the road. You see some of the schedules that we had and some of our road outings. We've got to stay a little bit more focused on the road than we've had in the past. So we're getting Bethune on Tuesday, and then be able to go to Marshall. We're leaving on Friday for the Marshall series. That'll really decide on where we are in the regular season. We're still in it. We're just still 1 game out with UAB and 2 games out of Tulsa, depending on how they do today. If we can take care of business, UAB and Tulsa are both playing each other the following week, so we just got to take care of business on our end of it, and we still have a shot at it. But even without that one seed, we're looking at 2 and 3 right now with a good series next weekend. So that's what our focus is, to get one of the top seeds.
Head coach Renee Luers-Gillispie following UCF's 6-3 win over Houston, completing a sweep over the Cougars over the weekend. Coach, congrats. We'll see you.
Thank you, Eric.